Hello and welcome back. My name is Urshid Ayub. Today we'll talk about another very important topic, that is future continuous tense. In this video, I will cover all the guidelines of future continuous tense with best examples so that you can learn all the aspects of future continuous tense in this video. And also, I'm going to share you a story of future continuous tense in which you can, you have to, pause the video after listening to the story, and I'm going to ask you some questions related to that story, which is, all the questions will be in present, future continuous tense, so that you can, answer by yourself. You try to answer by yourself, so that you can check your level of understanding, how much you have understood this concept of future continuous. And then at the end of the video, I am going to share you the answers of the questions of that particular story, which I'm going to share you at the end of the video. All right, guys, let's jump right straight to the presentation. So let's talk about future continuous tense. Well, the future continuous tense, also known as the future progressive tense, is used to describe an ongoing action that will take place at a specific point in the future. All right. Now let us look at the formula for creating the future continuous tense. The formula for creating the future continuous tense is subject plus will be plus present participle, that is verb plus ing. All right. I'll give you some examples so that you can understand it better. So for example, I'll be studying all night for my exam tomorrow. She will be cooking dinner when we arrive at her house. They will be hiking in the mountains this time next week. In all of these examples, the verb will be is combined with a present participle verb to describe an action that will be in progress at a specific point in the future. All right. In addition to the basic guidelines for using the future continuous tense, here are some other guidelines that can help you use it correctly. Means I'm going to share you some more guidelines. That's one of the structure of future continuous tense, which I shared you above. Now let us talk about the guidelines or the usages, how to make use of future continuous tense. So the first guideline is to talk about actions that will be in progress at a specific time in the future. So we use future continuous tense to talk about actions that will be in progress at a specific time in the future. For example, at 10 p.m. tonight, I'll be watching a movie. At midnight, we'll be ringing in the new year with champagne and fireworks. By this time, next week, I will be sunbathing on a beach in Hawaii. At 2 p.m. tomorrow, the team will be presenting their proposal to the board of directors. When you arrive at the party, we'll be dancing to our favorite songs. At this time, next month, I'll be moving into my new apartment. All right? Now let us look at the second guideline, to describe actions that will be interrupted by another action in the future. So it means that we use future continuous tense to describe actions that will be interrupted by another action in the future. For example, they'll be having a picnic when it starts to rain. I will be cooking dinner when the guests arrive. He will be studying for his exams when his friend calls him. They will be playing basketball when it gets too dark to see the ball. We'll be walking in the park when it starts to thunderstorm. She will be reading a book when her phone rings. Now the third usage is to make polite inquiries or requests about someone's future plans. For example, will you be attending the meeting tomorrow? Will you be visiting your parents this weekend? Will you be coming to the party on Friday night? Will you be attending the conference next month? Will you be joining us for dinner tonight? Will you be participating in the charity event next week? So this is again, you can even look at the question pattern of this in the above examples. So will is the helping verb. It's a modal verb as well. We use it to make questions in the future continuous tense. Now let us look at the fourth important guideline. We use future continuous tense to express assumptions about the future, especially when combined with time expressions like probably or likely. For example, she will probably be working late tonight. He will likely be finishing up his project by the end of the week. They will probably be celebrating their anniversary with a fancy dinner. By this time tomorrow, she will likely be flying to Europe for her business trip. The team will likely be brainstorming new ideas for the project during the meeting. She will probably be taking a break from work to have lunch with her colleagues. All right? Now let us look at another very important usage. We use future continuous tense to express a prediction or expectation about a future event or action. For example, I think he will be playing soccer this weekend. I believe she will be finishing her thesis next month. They think the stock market will be rebounding soon. We expect that he will be graduating with honors this year. The weather forecast predicts that it will be raining all day tomorrow. I have a feeling that he will be proposing to his girlfriend on Valentine's Day. All right, so these are some of the important guidelines of future continuous tense. And having said this, we have completed all the guidelines or the usages of future continuous tense with best examples. You can make a note of important guidelines as well as the examples and start practicing them and start implementing them right after learning them. All right. Now let us look at the story here. I'm going to share you a story on future continuous tense. I want you people to listen to the story, and after listening to the entire story, pause the video, and I'm going to give you some questions, okay? I'm going to ask you some questions wherein you just have to make a note of those questions and try to answer by yourself so that you can check how much you have understood this topic, all right? How much you have understood all the guidelines of future continuous tense. Now let's jump right straight to the story here. Once upon a time, there will be a man named Alex who will be planning a road trip across the country. He will be leaving in 2 weeks and will be driving from the East Coast to the West Coast. Alex will be taking a lot of preparation for his journey, making sure that he will be ready for anything that comes his way. Alex will be spending the next 2 weeks getting everything ready. He will be packing his car with all the necessary supplies, including food, water, and emergency equipment. He will also be planning his route and researching the best places to stop along the way. As the trip approaches, Alex will be feeling both nervous and excited. He will be looking forward to the adventure of the open road, but he will also be worried about the unknown challenges that he will face. On the day of the trip, Alex will be waking up early and will be checking his supplies one more time. He will be feeling a sense of anticipation and will be looking forward to hitting the road. As he drives, Alex will be watching the scenery change around him. He will be passing through small towns and big cities, driving through deserts and mountains. He will be marveling at the beauty of the country, and he will be excited to see what lies ahead. Along the way, Alex will be encountering some challenges. He will be stuck in traffic, face detours, and have to deal with a flat tire. But he will be prepared for anything, and he will take it all in stride. As he gets closer to his destination, Alex will be feeling a sense of accomplishment. He will have made it across the country, driving through the future continuous tense. As he gets closer to the destination, Alex will be feeling a sense of accomplishment. He will have made it across the country, uh, driving through the valley. Finally, Alex will be arriving at his destination on the west coast. Tired but happy, he will be looking back at his journey, grateful for the experiences he has had and the memories he has made. He will be thinking about the future He'll be thinking about planning his next adventure soon. So that's about the story, and I'm gonna ask you. I'll ask you some questions. Make a note of these important questions and try to answer by yourself. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna share you the answers as well. Now, the first question is: who is planning a road trip across the country? When will Alex leave for his trip? What will Alex be doing for the next 2 weeks? How will Alex feel as the trip approaches? How will Alex feel as he drives through the country? What challenges will Alex encounter on the road? How will Alex feel when he reaches his destination? All right. So I'll just pause the video and try to answer the questions by yourself. And afterwards, you can relate these answers of yours with the answers which I am sharing right now. All right. Let's look at the answers of it. The first question was: who is planning a road trip across the country? Alex is planning a road trip across the country. Alex will be leaving. Okay, when will Alex leave for his trip? Alex will be leaving for his trip in 2 weeks. What will Alex be doing for the next 2 weeks? Alex will be getting everything ready for his trip, including packing his car with supplies, planning his route, and researching the best places to stop. How will Alex feel as the trip approaches? Alex will be feeling both nervous and excited as the trip approaches. What will Alex be doing on the day of the trip? Alex will be waking up early and checking his supplies one more time on the day of the trip. How will Alex feel as he drives through the country? Alex will be watching the scenery change around him and will be marveling at the beauty of the country. What changes will Alex encounter on the road? Alex will be stuck in traffic, face detours, and have to deal with a flat tire. How will Alex feel when he reaches his destination? Alex will be feeling a sense of accomplishment and will be thinking about his future adventures. So, having said this, guys, we have completed all the guidelines, usages, and a story as well, and I even provided you the answers. And I hope you like and enjoyed the video. And if you like the video, guys, please do hit the like button and share this with your friends, family members, and other people as well. Thank you so very much for watching. Have a great day. Take care and bye for now.